Hello friends, welcome to Acquireias. So today we are going to discuss important topics for UPSC prelims 2020. Right friends? And you can call me on this following number 96401234. You can download the daily newspaper analysis from our Telegram channel, that is Telegram channel. You can type Acquireias by going to your Telegram. Right friends? So next we see further. These are the few details about me, right? These are the few details of my offline batches, friends. So you can join if you would like to join in our offline batches as well, right? So next we see what are the today's topic we are going to discuss in our second part of the important topics, friends. Right friends, important topics for UPSC prelims 2020. This is a part 2, friends, right? So the topics are more judges in the Supreme Court, more judges in Supreme Court, Nirbhaya Fund, right friends, Nirbhaya Fund and Nirbhaya case, and what are the initiatives of this following ministry, under which ministry it will come. So you need to cover all these things. What are the important committees which are held after this to eradicate rape cases in India, right friends? So you need to cover all these topics. Next we will see about that is the Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Marriage Bills 2019, that is triple talaq, friends, right? Triple talaq, right friends, triple talaq. Next IMD, that is Indian Meteorological Department, right friends, Indian Meteorological Department. Next we see, friends, about El Nino, La Nina, right friends. So RCEP, that is regional RCEP, right friends. So I have wrote here RCEP, that is Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. So I have wrote correct itself, so no need to worry about this. Next, deforestation in Amazon, and what are the borders of the Amazon? Read about the Amazon, friends, right? So which is oxygen of the world, it can be called as. So you need to know what is the issues which is going around Amazon. Next, droughts in India and the world. Next we see about the Tipu Jayanti. Read about the Tipu Sultan. Read his history, where from he is, what are the contribution of his, right friends, and his father. Next, prenatal diagnostic technique, prohibition of sexual selections, right friends. So you need to even read these things, that is prenatal diagnostic technique, prohibition of sex selections, right? Next comes to Indian Medical Council Act of 1956. Indian Medical Council Act of 1956, right? Next, National Medical Commission Bill 2019. National Medical Commission Bill 2019, right? So next we see about the Unlawful Activists Prevention Act, UAPA Act. So you need to remember about this is very much important. Next, National Investigation Agency, what does it and what are the functions of it? You need to remember all these things. You need to read all these things, right friends? Next, Amravati pilgrimage. What are the other kind of pilgrimage which are in news, like Kedarnath? Why I have took the Kedarnath? Because recently government given a sudden notification. Recently means in 2019, approx June to August month, right friends? In between June to August month, government given a warning notice to return the pilgrimage to the home safely as soon as possible, right? So for these reasons you have to read these all things. Next comes to Ayodhya verdict, right friends? Ayodhya verdict. Next, Institute of Eminence tag. Institute of Eminence tag, right, friends? And what are the institutes in India which have got this tag, right? So next you have to read about the 2011 census. This is very much important, friends, because this is the last year of this census. So for this reason you have to read about this census, right? And in what perspective you have to read, that is, this is which census, that is fifth census, sixth census, or 11th census, what kind of number you will give for this census. And census, it has been started in which year, by whom it has been started, and whose initiative it is, and how it was contributing to India and the world, and how it was benefiting. So you need to cover all these topics, right, friends? So you need to cover the topics as well. For example, in India the population was increasing, right? For example, they will give a small map of India in this format, right? In this format, and they will ask you in which format, in which of the following states the Indian population is growing tremendously, and they will give you 1, 2, 3, 4 in this way, and they will give you options, right, friends? So here you have to choose the following option as well. In that is from, they will ask, choose from north to south, or northeast to southeast, or southeast to northeast. In this way, southeast to northeast. So in this way they will ask. So you should be prepared all these kind of questions, friends, right? So if you want to make these kind of videos for you for 2020-21, just comment me in the below sections, let me know, friends. So I'll make these kind of videos for you, right? So next we see about other topics, what are mentions, what are the important topics. So next topic is Ramon Magsaysay Award. Ramon Magsaysay Award. What are the specifications of it? So you need to read all these things. What are the specifications of this award? Next, Intermediate Range Nuclear Force Treaty. Intermediate Range Nuclear Force Treaty. Next, NHAI. You need to read about NHAI, that is National Highway Authority of India. Next, what do you understand by the cassation benches? What do you understand by the cassation benches? So read about the Jammu and Kashmir, that is Article 370, right? Next, read about the Bharat Ratna, right? Next, you need to read about you need to read about the solid waste management report, right, friends? Solid waste report. Next, read about the NABARD, friends. Next, Prevention of Money Laundering Act, right? So next we see about the IBC Act, that is Insolvency Bankruptcy Code Act. Next, we need to see about the RERA Act, that is related to real estate, friends, right? Next we see about the Universal Immunization Program. Universal Immunization Program. Next, the Seed Act of 1966. The Seed Act of 1966. Next, we see about the foreign national prisoners. What do you understand by the foreign national prisoners? Foreign national prisoners. Next, we see about the WHO comment on breastfeeding. What does the WHO said on breastfeeding in India? Breastfeeding. right? Next, Dalit Christians demand for SC status, right? Dalit Christians are demanding for SC status, right? SC status. So read about the SC status, that is scheduled caste status. Next, what do you understand by the formalin? Formalin. What do you understand by the this thing I have said you even in the previous video, that is uranium sites, right? Next, read about the drones and what are the laws which are related to it, what are the acts which are related to it. Next, National Anti-Doping Agency, National Anti-Doping Agency. Here, last year draft has been released, so you need to read about these things, friends, right? So read about the draft of drones. Next, we see about Samjhauta Express, right, friends? Railways, that is Samjhauta Express. Samjhauta Express, what are the specifications of it? Samjhauta Express. Next, Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. Next, Pradhan Mantri, PMJAY. What does it stands for, right, friends? Next, read about the carbon index. Read about the carbon index. Next, we see about the Guru Ravidas temple. Guru Ravidas temple, right? Guru Ravidas temple. Next, read about the World Education Summit. Next, who are the WTO members? Next, oil spills and what are the various locations in India regarding the oil spills, right, friends? That is oil spills, and what are the preventive steps can be taken, right, friends? So read about the oil spills in India and the world, what are the damage it can be caused and how it can be prevented. Read about these things. Next, what do you understand by the Earth Award? Earth Award. Read about the CDS, that is Chief of Defense Staff. Chief of Defense Staff. Next, read about the UNSC. Read about the transgender bill. Transgenders bill. Next, see about Pradhan Mantri. Let me write here. Pradhan Mantri Laghu Vyapari Mandhan Scheme. Right, friends? Pradhan Mantri Laghu Vyapari Mandhan Scheme. Read about the CRZ. Right? That is coastal regulation zones, regulating zones. Next, nuclear doctrine. Nuclear doctrine. Next, read about the PSLV. Next, read about New Space India Limited. New Space India Limited. Next, read about, let me go to other paper, right, friends, here, yes. So we have covered till New Space India Limited. Next, we are going to see about National Essential Diagnostic List. National Essential Diagnostic List. What are the functions of it, right? Next, read about the TB, tuberculosis, and what are the eradication programs and what are the various other kind of diseases and what are the eradication particular years according to the India and the world, right, friends? Next, read about the ISRO. Next, what do you understand by the civilian award? for what purpose it has been given, and for whom it is being given from India this year. So read about this, friend, and by which country or which organization it was awarded. So you need to read all these things, right, friends? So that is, we have done with the civilian award, right? Next, you need to read about the Supreme Court. Next, Enforcement Directorate. Next, self-help groups. Next, CAD, right, friends? CAD, read about these things. Next, FRBM Act. FRBM Act, Financial, Regulatory and Budget Management, right? Next, One Belt One Road Initiative, that is Belt and Road Initiatives of Chinese. Belt and Road Initiative. Alright. Next we say about the Jagannath Temple. Jagannath Temple. Jagannath Temple. Next we see about the New Start program. What do you understand by this New Start? Next, read about floating nuclear reactor. Floating nuclear reactor, by whom it was created and what are the specifications of it. So you need to read about these things. Next, special protection group, for whom it was being given and it will come under which ministry and what are the specifications and what are the other kind of protection groups in this, what are the other kind of protections it can be given to other personnel, right? So you need to cover all these topics. Next we see about the European Council. European Council, this question has been asked in UPSC prelims, friends, in past years, so keep little bit focus. Next, Bahrain Temple Project, friends. What do you understand by the Bahrain Temple Project? Bahrain Temple Project. Next, Bimal Jalan Committee, friends, right? What are the recommendations of the Bimal Jalan Committee? So read about these things. Next, Press Council of India. What do you understand by the Press Council of India? Read about this thing. Next, Assam Accord. So what do you understand by the Assam Accord? Next, Child Well-being Index, friends. So you need to read about the Child Well-being Index. So these are all index you need to cover, right? So next we see about the Central Consumer Protection Authorities. Central Consumer Protection Authority. Central Consumer Protection Authority. Project Stardust. What do you understand by the Project Stardust? Next, Star Tortoise. What do you understand by the Star Tortoise and where it has been protected, under which laws it has been protected, right, friends? Next, the scheme of midday meal. The scheme of midday meal. Next, public sector banks. Public sector banks. Next, read about the plastic bans in India. Plastic ban in India and the world, right? Next, read about the SARC, friends, right? So friends, let me tell you one thing here. My handwriting is little bit bad, but you need not bother about the handwriting, because these topics are important for UPSC prelims and various other kind of examinations. My handwriting is not important for you or your preparation, friends. So right, friends, so I hope you understand this, and very short term, I'll be covering this aspect as well. That is, I'll try to cover my handwriting as well, friends, right? So please pardon me for that. Next, if you like this video, sorry friends, sorry, I'm very sorry friends, right? So that is it for this video, friends. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like this video, let me know in the comment sections by doing comments. So if you want to bring more such kind of videos for you, so let me know, and I'll be bringing you for UPSC prelims and mains 2021, friends, right? And if you like this video, let me know in the comment section, and I'll be making such kind of more videos for UPSC 2020 mains as well, friends, right? UPSC mains 2020 mains as well. What are the important topics you need to cover, and what are the important topics for essays, right, friends? For essays, GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4, I'll be discussing this all things with you there, friends, right? And so please do like, share, comment this channel, friends. So by that only I can get little bit encouragement from your side, and this is the job of you from your side to do like this, share, right? And if you are feeling little bit uncomfort with this video, let me know in the comment sections what are the reasons behind this. And few reasons, let me tell you one thing, few reasons, let me tell you. There is, first reason is my handwriting, right, friends? Handwriting is not an important aspect of this, friends, but yes, for you I will even tackle with this problem as well, friends, right? And second thing is PPT, friends. For this kind of videos I am not making PPTs because short of time, right, friends? So if you tell me for UPSC mains, then I can there I can prepare a PPT as well for you, friends, right? So the problem of handwriting as well as PPT will be sort out there, friends, right? So let me know if you need little PPTs of such kind of PDFs, right, friends? PDF of such kind of videos, then I will be providing even that as well from the next videos, friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please see these all aspects and review my videos, friends. Thank you very much. Have a great day.